Alright, look, I'm back, and this is Catfish Review. This is the first episode. I don't even know where to begin. First of all, let's go straight into, let's talk about Charlemagne. I liked it. Like, he was cool. He had popped a little joke in every once in a while. He said a little slightly funny thing, and I liked that. That was cool. It was a little different from Max, who's kind of just like, you know, so it was good to see that. That was nice. Yeah, he kept thinking the show was scripted and fake, and some things were a little weird, like it just so happened he knew the lady being Catfish. They met like a week ago, about a week ago, and yeah, things like that was weird. And I thought, like, you know, the whole story. Look, here's my thing with catfishing, dude, because the chick who I will refer to from now on as Low Rent Rudy Huxtable, Low Rent Rudy Huxtable kept saying, like, oh, I got this job and I work for the county and I got kids and I just can't be doing this. And I'm thinking, like, you on Catfish though, but where you are is on Catfish. So what's that about? You realize you're gonna be embarrassed on national television, and Black Twitter is going to rip you to shreds. Maybe not you physically, but the whole thing surrounding your life in this situation. So I don't get that. I feel like these people think, like, I'm gonna be that one, because every season there's like one Catfish situation where it turns out to be the guy, and it was like a nice little reunion and stuff like that. And I feel like everybody thinks, oh, I'm gonna be that one. I'm gonna be that lucky person. And no, you're not. You're just not. Like, when you said producer, I was like, well, we're done. We're done. I saw this shit last year. Producer means not a producer. Okay? Not a producer at all. And then, like, the thing is, I want to be, like, I love when it's a train wreck, and right now I'm so happy. I'm so happy because I just thought it was like fat guy, you know? I just knew it was gonna be just straight up fat guy, because that's what it is. It's always some fat guy or fat lady. And I don't know what it is about extra weight that makes you want to catfish people. I'm fat. I don't have no desire to catfish anybody at all. Maybe because I'm comfortable in how sexy all this is, and you know how you look at it and you want to touch it, but you can't because you got to pay. I'm not a whore. So this guy, I just want to talk about his appearance, okay? When he came out, he looked like a youth minister at Holy Rock on the side of Jericho church. It just, oh God, he just looked like, I'm hip, but I'm with God, you know what I mean? And I didn't really understand. He had the little coat on with the arms out. It was a little coat, and I was like, the coat is in pain. Like, the coat is like squeezing and the arms are popping out. It was just weird. And like, the thing that killed me the most was her face. The Rudy's face the whole time. She was just like when they first showed the picture, I saw the picture and I was like, fuck, this is awful. keep going. Right? So, but I saw the picture of his face and I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be fucking terrible. And they get Rudy to the place, and Charlemagne and them, they all show her the picture, and she like, right? And they're like, well, we got a video. Let's put the video up. Let's see the voices line up. And it sound like who you think it is. And they play the voice, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm at the studio. And I'm like, oh, we got another one of these next. Whatever. So he talks, and then they ask her, does this sound like the guy? And she's like, no, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. And Charlemagne was right when he said, because he said, I think you're seeing you see the picture and you don't want it to be him, so you don't hear what you want to hear. And he made a perfectly good point, because she looked at him like, she cut them eyes at him. And he was right, because look, think of it. If it was you, right, and that happened, and then you saw the guy and you were like, that ain't him, that ain't him. He had a Russian accent. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. So I get it. And that's the thing I liked about him. He kind of like, he got under that. He cut to the point on a couple situations in the show. And I thought, okay, I kind of like this, you know, having extra special guests and stuff like that. They really need to get me on the show, because I would have been like, y'all know y'all should stop. This is bullshit. What is that thing you got going on? The little coat, it's all wrong. No. Right? So they do all this, they figure who he is out really quickly. It's like 20 minutes into the episode, and I'm thinking, oh wow, they're good. This is okay. They needed Max help, but that's whatever, that's beside the point. And they get to this dude's house, right, who lives like up the street from them, from them or whatever, right? So they get to the dude's house. He comes out, and I'm thinking, I've already said like the youth pastor thing, wow. But he comes out and they're talking to him, and the whole thing, he's just like, man, y'all just come over, right? When they talk to him on the phone, just come over, we gotta get this over with, right? So everybody's like, okay. Then they get there, he comes out, and they're like, well, did you want to come down and say hi to the girl? He's like, no, man, bring her up here. And I'm thinking like, no. You catfish people. You are not what you damn sure ain't the guy from the pictures. You don't get to be like, no, bring somebody up here, right? So they're like, nah, I don't think we should do that, blah, blah, blah. He just turns around and walks off. And I'm thinking, oh, this nigga is really like, he ain't into this at all. He's just like, look, man, this is embarrassing as shit. I'm trying to get out. So that happens, and he walks into the house, and they're like, And Charlamagne says, don't follow an angry black man into his house. Don't do it. And he made a good point, because I would have been like, oh, no. Nope. You can, I'll stand out here, you talk to me through the door. I'd be damned if I go in your house. I don't know what you got in there or nothing. He kept trying to urge them into the house. And they finally bit the bullet, went into the house, right? And he's talking to him. And she's like, well, why did you do this? Blah, 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 blah. He's like, man. And then he just walks off again, right? Not only does he walk off, but he turns down the corner, and there's like 537 doors. We don't know which door he went in or nothing. Like, I'm looking at the hallway and I'm like, wow, why is the hallway so deep? Why is there a door at every, like the rooms must be the size of like closets. Everything was just so many doors. And he comes out again with some chick, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? Where did you come from? And that fishnet top is killing right now. I can see your heartbeat. I didn't understand. And he said, oh yeah, man, this is my wife. I said, oh shit, what type of freaky phone sex shit is this? I'm into it. Let's see where it goes. But this is freaky. And he was like, she catfished you. I was the voice. And I'm like, y'all worked on it together? I guess, like, you know, families that play together stay together. I don't think if you catfish together, you get fished. I don't know. It's weird. Right? So, like, this chick is like, I don't know. Like, it just got really weird. And a lot of words start flying. The word basic was used. Somebody said somebody hair cost $7. They said it was buy one, get one free. Like, they were just, oh, it just got out of control. And I was just like, oh, it's almost over. Damn it. It needs to be longer. Right? But in the end, the same old story. It's a little bit different. She has lupus, and she can't really get out. So she's just lived this life confined, and she just was bored, basically. And she ended up creating a friendship with this woman under the guise of being somebody else, because she stalked somebody else's girlfriend because she was messing with somebody else's man. It's a lot. Okay, it was a lot. But at the core of it, it was a sad person, and I'm just not happy. And this brought light into my life. And I don't know, like, join a bowling team or something. Like, what the join? Once you got looks like a Baptist, Southern Baptist youth pastor, join a church. Go to Bible study. Make some friends that way. I don't think, pretending to be somebody else is going to do it for you. That's just my opinion. Anyway, that is my review for this week of Catfish. Holy shit. I'm back. It's going to be happening every week. And I'm going to be here to review it. So I will talk to you guys later. I have been Jay. Deuces.